Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemetheus, aka Right Hand of Zeus. And yes, I told you I was going to bring you that Nioh review, and I also got some other gaming news today. Let's jump straight into this Nioh review of this PlayStation 4 exclusive, which is an excellent, excellent title. Yes, this is a game that started out on PlayStation 3. It's been 10 years in the making, and they have said, forget that. We're putting it on PS4 with the visual shebang, and that's the presentation that they brought. Team Ninja, known for that Dead or Alive series, is definitely putting their back into this game. This game is an action RPG, and yes, it can be compared to Dark Souls, but it's like Dark Souls on steroids. It's bringing a better element, more things to do, a higher replay value, and yes, the story is also intriguing. You play a sailor, William Adams. He was it's a fictional character, and he comes to these islands, and he learns the art of fighting demons from hell. Yes, I said samurais and demons from hell. It reminds me of that Capcom Onimusha era where we just was indulged in Onimusha and couldn't get enough. And I felt the same way playing this game, Nioh. First of all, the combat with the dodging and the hacking and slashing. This is not Dynasty Warriors. You have to go in there with skills. You have 3 sets of stances, high, medium, and low, and each one provides a different move set, and abilities, speed to slow to medium. And let me tell you something. You have to think out the game. But what's the good part about it? You have to watch your stamina and your ki, but so do the enemies. The enemies just can't come at you blindly, swinging and doing all these special abilities, because they have a ki and a stamina bar also, which brings in the strategy. Now, you also can upgrade weapons and armor and learn new abilities of magic to fight this huge amount of enemies that you face. I said huge amount, down to the regular underlings. The boss battles are amazing. They have a ton of variety of bosses. It's definitely something you have to get into. Now, one thing that's also that brings a real amazement to me is the different environments. It's a large game, and it's a vast amount of exploring. You won't be able to sit through this one time and see everything. It has over 100 hours of gameplay, main missions and side missions alike. You can also, when you have a problem with a boss, you can call in a friend to help you fight this boss. You can just summon your peoples and just say, "You come help me." The co-op play is definitely something you could look forward to. My overview of this game, it was a fun experience. I never enjoyed dying so much. I always went into a battle and looked into how can I attack this battle differently. I'm going to tell you something what you don't do. Don't run through the level and think that you could just hack your way through it, because the enemies will follow you. And if you get caught with more than 2 or 3 enemies on the screen fighting you, you're going to die. So you better take on each battle like it's a one-on-one or a strategic moment. Play chess and not checkers. This game is definitely for the hardcore, but it's also for the casual player alike. I give this game a 9.5. Yes, that's the highest rating I've ever given a game. And this is a great start to the year 2017. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Yes. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that review. I put a lot of time and effort into that game, and that is one of the games, another game like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts that has taken 10 years to develop from Japan. It started out as a PS3 title, and yes, you can see the work they put into it from the people out there with them PlayStation 4 Pros. It definitely takes advantage of it. Go out there and check that out. And yes, the game behind you is the indie game I told you about that released on PC and Xbox One. It's called Rise and Shine. It's an arcade platform shooter. It's excellent. Go look into that. Now, let's jump into today's news. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has received a massive 8 gig update, which allows a huge amount of customization. I will put the link down in the description so you know what all the information was in the patch. And yes, it's 8 gigs. Go download that. That's quite sizable. Now let's get into this Coalition and Gears of War 4 support. Coalition has announced today they will be supporting Gears of War 4 well into the year 2018. Now, when you go out there and spend $65 a game, you do not expect them to support a game for damn near 2 holiday seasons. Well, Gears of War 4 is receiving that support from Coalition, and that benefits the gamer at no cost to us. That's always a pleasure to hear. Now, today starts off that support. We have received 2 new maps, Impact Dark and War Machine. And to celebrate those maps being released today, they're having a Valentine's Day event, which starts February 10th, and it will start a week. You can even get a Valentine's Day talk bow. That's going to be crazy. You're going to get new gear packs, new weapon skins. Listen, go out there, put that work in that multiplayer, and unlock that exclusive stuff. So when you see them people in multiplayer, you're like, yeah, I was in that Valentine's Day event, and this is what I got to show for it. That's what I'm talking about. Supporting your games well after they come out. Now, today, Microsoft announced that Lego Indiana Jones is on that backwards compatibility. That would be the first 3 movies editions, and yes, go get that. And if you own that disc, just pop it in. It's ready to go. And if you don't, go to the Xbox store and you pick it up. Backwards compatibility is a beautiful thing. And other news, Rainbow Six Siege Velvet Shell is out today. That's 2 new characters. Yes. First character, his name is Jackal. His special ability lasts for a minute. Now, this is crazy. His special ability, he can see the last 15 seconds of somebody's footsteps. That's just walk down the hallway, and he can follow them and kill your ass from the rear. I advise you to get your surround sound setup going, because I can see a lot of people getting shot in their ass. Oh my God, this character is going to be incredible. And I will be live streaming that also. Look down in the description. Sign up to that Twitter account. Oh, excuse me. Sign up to that Twitter also. But sign up to that Twitch and that Beam. Like I told y'all, Beam is that new upcoming streaming service. Is definitely going to take over. The quality of the visuals is incredible, and the split-second response time between the streamer and the community is just amazing. Yes. Now the second character is Myra. Myra is able to put up a black mirror on a wall. Now the black mirror, the team she's on can see through the mirror, and the opposing team can't see through. So now they can see your asses coming down the hallway. There's a little nitro cell that they can shoot. Not nitro canister that they can shoot that makes a kill hole. So this is going to be real crazy. Now they're going to be able to see you coming down the hallway, and they got a kill hole. So you're going to definitely have to use that teamwork to counteract both these characters. That's a welcome addition to that Ubisoft. And yes, this is Season 2, which they didn't even expect to have. This is Season 2, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Support after the game has already been out for over a year. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Phil Spencer has hinted at a possibility of backwards compatible 360 games coming to the PC. He said anything's possible. So I guess they're looking into it, and you PC owners, man, this would be a welcome addition. It'll bring a nice library of 360 titles that some titles wasn't on PC you could take advantage of, and I'm pretty sure if it becomes backwards compatible on PC, you'll be able to take advantage of your PC hardware. So look forward to that. Now, I got some Netflix news. I know this ain't no movie channel stuff, but I do cover the core of certain movies and you know, stuff like that. Stranger Things Season 2 has been announced, and I'm very excited. That Season 1 was amazing. And yes, it has a launch date also. The launch date will be 2017 October 31st. Halloween, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It couldn't be a better date for that type of show, man. That show was incredible. Now I got some PC news. I told y'all last week about that Fallout patch for the PlayStation 4 Pro, and then I told y'all about that PC patch to bring them high res textures for you high-end PC owners to take advantage of. Go out there and download that sizable texture pack. It's like 58 gigs of download, but it overlaps your current texture pack, so it's not like it's adding 58 gigs on top of your other game, so it just overlaps it. Look forward to that, and from what I've seen, it's definitely worth the download. So if you didn't start your download, you better go ahead. That's definitely a good look. As always, like and subscribe. And as your boy Lemon23 always says, this is the channel for the gamer. And in the descriptions down below, I have certain items that you might need for your PlayStation 4s, your Xbox Ones, and I even have some links in the description for upcoming Switch stuff that you might need for the launch. I also have a link to a sizable hard drive at a great price on Amazon. All the links down below is from Amazon. And yes, I go out there and I look for the best price for devices you need to use in terms of for this 4K stuff, for this 1080p TV stuff. I try to do it for the consumer, and I always look in the description and see what I got down there, and you click them links and you go check it out. I got a new hard drive in there that for your new PlayStation 4.50 owners. I know it's in beta test, but you want a good hard drive, at least 3 to 4 terabytes of information. The link is down in the description. And as always, like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And that's all the news I got for you today. And I'm out. Cheers.